it's 1 o'clock and we have over 50 people on this call. So I wanted to thank everyone for being on the call and introduce our guest speaker. We have clients and employees, but on this call from East Coast and Central regions for the most part. Some of you may have met Megan Corey before. She is going to be our guest speaker. She's with one of our largest suppliers called Hit Promotional products. They are one of the top 10 in the industry, one of Goldner's top as well. One of the reasons why we selected Megan was not only because of her charming personality and she's great in front of the screen, but also because of being a leader in the industry, not only as far as trends and what's happening, but also as far as what they offer. Everything from apparel to bags to hard goods, truly all categories within our industry, they touch in some way or another. And so they've really got a big scope of what they offer and what they are in tune to as far as trends. And additionally, they source things both domestically and internationally. And there's a lot happening with product coming out of China, logistics from China. Last year, there's a lot with tariffs, and so having that experience as well, I thought would be really good to bring to you all today. Some of you in Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee may have had opportunities to meet Megan at some point over the past few years, as she's been a partner with us for quite a long time, and others may have worked with her indirectly as we work this manufacturer. And today I just wanted to thank everyone for coming, sharing your time with us. We have all different industries, from property management to medical to logistics to entertainment, you name it. We've got just a wide variety of people that are on this call today. So Megan's presentation it should have something that's meaningful to everyone. And with that, Megan, why don't you mute us, and we'll have some time at the very end for some Q&A. But go ahead, Megan, take it away. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, no, thank you. Okay, I'm going to mute everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to just wait till the end. After this presentation, your Goldner rep is actually going to have this readily available to answer any questions if you think of something later down the line. So, just write them down and we'll go through. But
Yeah, as I say, if you want to chat, you can also send a group chat, and we'll try to answer some of those questions along the way. Megan, don't worry about it. You can focus on what you're doing. We'll try to group chat as well.
Perfect. So I just wanted to put together, since this pandemic, COVID has been going on, we've definitely seen a shift and a transition. So we really wanted to touch base and reach out and let y'all know what trends, hot action items that we're starting to see now, and how we are adjusting to this new normal. So I'm just going to go through this. It's pretty quick, but thank you all so much for your time, and thank you, Andy and the Goldner team. Love y'all lots.
You're welcome. Don't forget to hit the record button.
It's recording, I believe. Yeah, we are recording.
Megan, are you on the full screen?
I am. Can everyone see my screen?
No, I can't.
I see the Goldner Associates. We should be seeing, right, Megan?
Yes.
The Goldner Associates logo with the white background. Everyone should be seeing that.
Okay. So then you can see my, I'm going to go to the next slide. Are we good to go? Can you see that? All right. So just to kind of take you through, we're going to talk about a couple topics, the Home Hub, welcome back, health and wellness, how to reopen, and a new little thing we've started to learn, which is sharing is no longer caring. with this change, we have all been in quarantine on a bit of a lockdown. So the home hub is really important right now. Employers are learning how to advertise into consumers' households. So we have a lot of ideation for this. We've put together several kits in order to allow people to work from the home.
Excuse me, Megan. Can you make your screen smaller? You're taking up the whole screen, and your products is in the little section. Can we reverse that?
You need to do that by letting go of speaker view and pressing display view or gallery view.
Well, you go on. I don't have gallery view, but go on. That's fine.
Okay.
I just have your as large, and that little spot where Goldner was small, and all your products are coming up small.
Oh, are you working on an iPad or an iPhone?
I'm on an iPad, yes.
Okay, it might look a little different on an iPad.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. Like I said, due to coronavirus, a lot of people are looking for ways to help motivate their employees as they're working from home. We've targeted this specific aspect by putting together top selling items, for companies to let their employees know that they're thinking of them and that you still can be productive in the home. So these are strategic targeted kits for that. We're also starting to see a lot of promotional items go into the home to stay productive. These blue light blocking glasses have been huge. They block harmful blue light from your screen or your television. And same thing, like if you are doing blue light blocking glasses, always look to see about, some kind of lens care. But we are, in front of screens more now than ever before. In the home, there's a lot of huge retail trends here. Eco-friendly bamboo has been huge, and this is a great summer entertaining trend. And this is something that can be laser engraved and personalized, but just a great way for companies to advertise into the household and do something a little bit more retail and trendy. With home entertainment, there has been a huge increase in Zoom happy hours or Zoom gatherings. And so we're starting to see a lot of companies want to kind of target that and jump on this. So we've created these high quality gift box sets. They're pre-kitted and they're great for a at-home entertainment possibility. So just something to think about maybe if you're looking to celebrate people in the household. If you are a company that does some kind of delivery or curbside pickup, it is huge to have essentials that go hand in hand with this. Right now people are wanting their own personal cutlery versus taking restaurant plastic. They're wanting their own straws, and they're also wanting to stay sustainable. Sustainability was a huge trend that was coming off in 2019 and really taking off in 2020. So having sustainable items is a great way to market into people's homes. And again, for anyone that's doing something curbside delivery pickup, be sure that you're advertising in the consumer's household. We are going to start getting reopen ready. I know, some of us are located in Georgia or in Tennessee. Phases have begun of reopening. So we've been seeing a lot of retail trends that kind of coincide with this. If you are reopening, definitely think about apparel. It's selling really well right now, and employers are looking at ways to boost morale, whether it's with an apparel slogan, a hat, to identify yourself as an essential worker. But apparel is a great way during this to just kind of motivate employees as they begin to reopen and go back to work. As we are reopening and going back to work, we are starting to see requirements of having your temperature taken. At HIT, we have put together 2 new thermometers for this. There is a current worldwide shortage of digital thermometers. So we have these forehead thermometers. There's 2 different types. Right here, you're going to see our 9424. This is a reusable forehead thermometer. And you were able to put your logo on this pouch right here, which is going to be full color. These thermometers are great. They're small. You put them on top of your forehead in 15 seconds. It's going to take your temperature. And again, you know, as we're reopening, it is becoming a requirement to have your temperature taken. If you are a company and you are trying to take the temperature of all the patrons, I would highly recommend looking at these 9426 disposable forehead thermometers. Just recently, I went into a hair salon. They required to take everyone's temperature, and they were using something similar just so that you can have your temperature taken before you go in to the salon. So just something to think about as you are getting reopened, ready to have these thermometers ready for use. Masks are absolutely huge. We have several iterations of mask readily available. The most popular style of mask are going to be the cotton mask. We have 2 styles. We have our 99104, which is going to be shown here. This one is going to be shipping from Florida. It can be decorated with a 1-color logo. It's cotton. It fits over the ears. The bands are made of cotton as well. They're machine washable, or they can be boiled in hot water. We also have a version that is made in the US if you are looking for a USA made cotton mask. And then we have 2 disposable SKUs of mask, the KN95 and the 99100 3-ply mask. Low minimums, 100 pieces for the 99104, 100 pieces for the disposable mask, 500 pieces for the KN95, and 1,000 pieces for the USA made mask. So you have several options for masks, but as we begin to open up, you know, it's imperative that you have a mask, that your you know, your employers have masks, and everyone around you just be wearing masks. If you are wearing a mask, say you're an essential worker, or you're having to wear a mask all day, people have been complaining about masks just pushing on their head, causing headaches. So now we have mask extenders. These are ear protectant. We are bringing these in, so they'll be ready for domestic production, available in July. But if you want to do an early buy, we do have overseas opportunities. It's a 5,000 piece minimum, and the decoration is going to be on the mask. But this is just a great way to relieve the mask headache that we've been hearing across the news of essential workers wearing masks all day. We do have mask alternatives. I prefer to wear these buffs or bandanas in lieu of mask, and we've been doing a lot of these. They are a little buff that goes around your neck, and you can pull up over your face as you are going in public. They're full decorated, they're polyester. We've been doing a lot of this for schools, sports teams. Again, as businesses are reopening, they're starting to utilize this. Home Depot did a really nice one because it's polyester, so it's very breathable. Sports and fitness trainers are recommending that people wear this in lieu of masks when they exercise, just for the breathability capability. And again, you get to decorate it, so your logo is going to be all over there, a little bit more fashionable, if you will. Waterproof pouches. These are for your cell phones. If you are an essential or healthcare worker, it's really nice to have a pouch to protect your phone, to protect it from germs. So to be able to put your phone in there, block it from germs, and keep it safe and clean while you're out in public is great. The same thing with dry bags. A lot of hospitals are utilizing dry bags in lieu of backpacks or purses. This is a great, use when you walk into your place of business. You are able to easily sanitize it and wash it down so you're not bringing in any germs. And then when you're leaving and going home, you can wash it as well. Again, so just to kind of keep things clean and safe. Hand sanitizers are huge. Currently there's a little bit of a shortage of hand sanitizers. There's high demand, low supply. So we are bringing in around 9 million hand sanitizers over the next 3 months. But if you are looking for a surefire way to get hand sanitizer, there are overseas opportunities that can ship in 35 days. But as you open up, again, it's so important to have hand sanitizer readily available. Antibacterial pens. This is huge. So these are coated in a silver zinc, so bacteria won't carry on the pen. There's hand sanitizer. Antibacterial pens are huge. If you are a place of business and you are operating with pens to sign receipts, to give to people, to sign checks, these antibacterial pens are great pens to show. Like I said, they're made of a silver zinc so that bacteria won't carry on them. We are bringing these styles that will be ready in July. We can go overseas and produce them in 30 days if you need them for immediate use, but I love this opportunity. And touch tools. It's all about staying touch-free. We don't want to touch things with our fingers. So there's several iterations, tools that are available in 14 days, these touch tools right here. And then we're bringing in several new styles and SKUs, antibacterial door openers, brass door openers, but soon we're not going to want to touchy. We're just going to want to use a tool to touch keypads, doors, grocery bags, all of that. Distance barriers. As you are reopening, it's important to keep in line with social distancing. We have 6 styles of distance barriers. We're starting to see these in food stores, pharmacies, nail salons, liquor stores, even bars and restaurants. Patrons are trying to keep in line with social distancing by blocking the employer and the patron. So we have 6 styles. It's a 3-piece minimum. These are made in the USA. It's hard grade acrylic. We can add transactional holes to this, and we can decorate it with your company logo on there as well. As we start to reopen, we're going to start seeing more people get outside. So we want to be able to protect our skin with sunscreen, with sunburn alert stickers to help you reapply. You're going to start seeing more usage of sunglasses. So this is a great way, again, as we reopen, just to kind of get your logo out there. Just fun trends for the outdoors. When we start reopening, you're going to want to look at welcome back kits for the company. You want to start motivating employees as they return back to work and to continue to show safety measures in the workplace. So we have put together a PPE kit. This will be readily available in July, and it's a kit that's going to have a vanity bag, a cotton mask, hand sanitizer, and your thermometer. So everything you need to get back to work with your logo on there. But just again, we've got to think about these ways to reopen and do it safely. With the welcome back, we want to return to the workplace with a message of positivity, safety, and wellness. These ideas shown here are just fun ways. These were things that we've used for university mailer kits, just welcome back. And again, just to kind of keep that positive message going. You're also going to want to be able to provide products for your employees as they open up that is just theirs. It's important to have your own source of power, your own headphones, your own cord, your own notebook. Sharing is not caring. So it's important for every employee to have their own item. And you can do it, and you can make it trendy. So there's a lot of trends readily available for that. These neon has been really cool, and just a fun way to, again, to motivate employees as they get back to work. Keeping health and wellness in line at work. We have kits readily available with that. You know, sanitizer, lip balm, sunscreen, lotion's going to be really huge. As you wash your hands, you want to be able to put lotion on so your skin doesn't get cracked and dry. Another big trend is make it my own. I've said this a few times, sharing is not caring. What I touch, Andy doesn't want to touch and Lori doesn't want to touch. We want to keep it all our own. So a big trend is personalization. We have the capability of doing variable data or individual personalization on a lot of our products. So the idea of like communal drinkware will be out the window. It's really important that everyone returns back to work with their own cup, their own cutlery, and you're able to specify that by doing personalization and by adding your name. So think about that as you're starting to get back to work, to identify that this is my product. Same thing with like your lunch kit. You want to be able to have your lunchbox logoed with your company name and your name on there. That way you're advertising your company, but you're making it yours, and Andy knows not to eat my lunch and not to touch my lunchbox, so that we keep everything separate and we're just not touching. We don't want to share germs. We're also able to personalize gifts. As we return to work, you know, we're going to want to celebrate employees and let them know that everyone's here for there. So don't forget about a personalized gift or a sweet treat. It just really helps bring back that morale for reopening. Wellness is huge. In this new normal, in this new decade, we really want to focus on health, mental wellness, keeping things clean. So we have a lot of products in line with that as well. No longer are we working out, we are working in. So we want to have products that help you keep in line with health at home. These 7878 strength resistance bands are my favorite. And it's just a great way to kind of exercise at home since we are unable to get to the gym. We also want to work, you know, on wellness and personal care. We have kits readily available, you know, spa kits, lip lotions, lip balm. I can't stress lotions enough. Think about how many times you're applying hand sanitizer. Don't forget to apply that lotion with it. You don't want cracked and dry hands. And then just keeping things clean. You know, water bottles, straws, anything that we're using while we're out in public, it's important that when you get home, you clean it to the utmost capability. We've brought in easy clean bottles. We have apparatuses to clean these bottles, apparatuses to clean these straws, and they can be all kitted together as well. So when you're out and about and you're taking products to work, when you come home, please keep them clean. EcoLife, I mentioned earlier, 2019 and the beginning of 2020 was all about sustainability. We still want to keep that trend alive. We have products that are biodegradable, rPET, products that are built with wheat. So this is still a very popular trend. Wheat plastic products, products that are made of less plastic and more wheat, just, you know, so you're not utilizing as much plastic. Straws, I think everyone was talking about straws in 2019. They're not going anywhere. They're still very popular, great for when you're starting to come back. And again, straws can be personalized with your name on there so that you know that this is my straw and no one else's. And everything that you see can be done on social. Goldner has great Facebook and Instagram opportunities to show new ideation as we adjust to this new normal, and just great ideas for y'all to share.
Megan, thank you so much. I know it's a lot to digest. This HIT offers so many products. We've just seen the tip of an iceberg, but wanted to open up the floor. If anyone has any questions that you want to ask Megan, of course, if you have specific questions, you can ask your Goldner Associates Account Executive. they'd be happy to share more details about specific products that you've seen today or other things that you may be interested in. But certainly have a few minutes for question and answer at the moment.
I will unmute.
That helps.
Like better.
There's a lot of background noise because a lot of people are muted.
Maybe I will.
Hi, this is Jay with Goldner and Company.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Will we be getting, is there some kind of something in I can share with the rest of my team?
So we have recorded
yes,
this.
the
And
Goldner.
Okay, thank you. And we'll have prices too?
I see a lot of names.
As you have a specific products that you're interested, let me know quantities and we can help get you that information.
Okay, all righty.
That was Dad's.
So I've muted everyone, but if you do have a question, you can unmute yourself so that we're just not getting too much background or traction noise.
And for everyone else, if you can stay and listen to questions. Otherwise, I just wanted to wish everyone a nice, healthy, and relaxing holiday weekend this coming weekend. I appreciate your time today. I appreciate your business and loyalty. And relationships that you have with us and all of our employees at Goldner Associates. You mean a lot to us. Thank you for everything. And as I was on a call the other day, I had a friend that said, well, we'll see you in the future, not in the pasture. So I'll leave you with that. But if anyone else has questions, please feel free. We'll stay on the phone on the Zoom call here for a few more minutes.
I just got a question. The items that are antibacterial, they're not antiviral. They're just antibacterial. Are you seeing more Cooper options for copper? Yes, yes. More bronze, more copper options because they are antibacterial. So there was a touch tool that I showed earlier that we'll be bringing in that is made of like a brass that is antibacterial. It just minimum quantity orders. It just depends. That's something that you will need to get with your Goldner rep to discuss.
One of the things, obviously we support Hit and Megan a lot, but obviously we work with different manufacturers and some of them may have higher or lower minimums and may have a similar item that may suit your specific needs. If what Megan showed today isn't quite the exact fit for you, we may have other options out there. So let's not forget about that also.
Yes. Given the COVID-19 shipping delays in general, when can we expect to receive our orders? A lot of these products are already in stock. So some can ship within 5 days, some can ship within 7. Some items are arriving in July. They'll be noted on the item itself, but typical production time is around 7 days after proof approval.
So when Megan says in stock, a majority of their products they have in a warehouse and a decoration facility outside of Tampa, Florida. They also have locations in Ohio and a couple other places for some of their products. So a lot of products, if they're in stock in the United States, you may only be looking at 200 pieces, sometimes smaller. There's an inverse relationship between quantity and price. So a higher end backpack may only have a 12-piece minimum, where where a low-end pen may have a 500 piece minimum, as an example. But we can get out products quite quickly if they're domestic and in stock, oftentimes 5 days or so. Some of our import products, those have had delays, but we're also airing things in as opposed to the boat, and we'll work on those on a case-by-case scenario.
And someone asked for the recording of this. The recording will be sent to the Goldner team. So they will have not only this presentation, but recording of this presentation as well. Thank you all so much for all the kind comments. I'm glad you were able to enjoy this.
Okay, well, thank you all for your time. I
Yes,
appreciate
thank you all
it.
so much.
We want to definitely be conscientious of your time spent with us today. So since we're right on a half hour, we will wrap this up. But as you have more questions, please feel free to reach out to your Goldner Associates Account Executive, and we'll be happy to help answer any questions, provide you all the information that you need as quickly as possible. Thank you so much. Thanks, Megan. I really appreciate it. You did great.
Yes, thanks, y'all.
Bye.